It's September, and you know what that means. Nintendo Direct. Just like the past couple times, 4 boards. Let us go into them. Sorry, I need to zoom. Wrong way. No. Zoom in on mine. This is a weird Direct. It's 60 minutes long, which is longer than normal, and it is on a Friday, which is very rare, which I'm assuming means that there's going to be a not insignificant focus on the Mario 40th anniversary. 10 to 15 minutes, I'd wager. Probably closer, around 12, but that'd be my guess. Piss early, but this is the first general direct since the launch of the Switch 2, so I will be there. Anyways, let's go in order. Tomodachi Life. I think we'll get an update of it. I think we'll get a release date. Cool. New 3D Mario, I think it'll just be teased. I don't think it... Because, they said that it's focusing on winter, which obviously... They're not going by, scientific winter, so probably it's safe to assume, for the most part, November to March. With maybe in April in there, maybe if we're lucky in October, September, especially with, the Mario 40th anniversary. But not always. They normally do at least one far out game, and my guess would be that being a new 3D Mario. First game Nintendo Switch. That means that essentially just the first game shown in the Direct is not a Switch 2 exclusive. It can have a Switch 2 version, but it will for sure be releasing on the original Nintendo Switch. Whether that's an old game we already know about, Tomodachi Life, Rhythm Heaven, Metroid Prime, Pokemon Z to A, or something new that we haven't learned about, it is a Switch 1 game. Again, just like Tomodachi Life, update on Rhythm Heaven. A new Mario Maker. That to me seems like the perfect anniversary Mario game. My friend Sebastian suggested it to me first, back in May, and I've been on the train of a new Mario Maker this year ever since. We already had Donkey Kong, so I doubt we're going to get a 3D Mario this year, especially with no advertising beforehand. Mario's anniversary is in the US the day after this Direct. So, any Mario game that's announced for the anniversary will most likely, release this month. I think Mario Maker is a whole lot easier to shadow drop than a new 3D Mario. And again, Switch 2 with mouse mode? Come on, it makes sense. Anyways, next up, the main reason I knew but one of the main reasons I knew we probably had to have a general direct soon is the stuff we just covered, Tomodachi Life, Rhythm Heaven, and Final Fantasy VII Remake. We still don't have a release date. It completely skipped a partner direct, and all the in-person stuff at the game show, Tokyo Game Show. I don't know which one of the game shows it was. I think it was whatever, the Gamescom, I think, actually, sorry. No release date there either, so I imagine we'll get another Final Fantasy VII Remake trailer. Cool. The GameCube Classics, they've been doing a trailer a couple of weeks before the release of a GameCube game for the past couple of months. I think we're going to get one of those in this Direct. The tie-in with Mario's 40th, it's probably going to be Sunshine or Luigi's Mansion, but it'll probably be one of those. Nonetheless, I think there will be one. Elden Ring. Yeah, obvious. Yeah, another reason why I figured there'd be a general direct in either later August or September. We still don't have a release date for Hyrule Warriors. Probably December. We'll find out most likely with this direct. Metaphor Refrantagio. It'd be stupid not to put it on the Switch. Just saying. Yep, still here from the partner showcase, though. I can't say still here, because I completely remade the bingo from scratch, just like with the partner direct. I got rid of everything and put everything on from scratch. I started from scratch. These bingos take so much longer to make now that I actually make them look better, and I have 4 boards, and Metroid Prime 4. Yeah, we're going to get a release date, obviously. Glitter Obscure, it probably won't be here. They probably don't have a dev kit yet, and even if they did, they probably didn't realize how big it was going to be. But you know what? It may not be even close to done, but they can at least tease it technically, or say that it's in development. Glitter Obscure, again, it's a huge game. It's I want. I don't know how true this is, but I feel like it's reinvigorated turn-based RPGs for the West. Because if I understand development properly, one of the reasons why all these companies switched away from turn-based to action RPGs was because of the West. And Claire Obscure kind of shifted it back. Anyways, next is Nintendo Switch 2 editions of the Xenoblade games. If I had to put just one Xenoblade game here, it would be 2. Because Microsoft actually did, in addition to all the leaks of leaks and rumors and all that, they actually posted job hiring of a Xenoblade that had a Xenoblade 2 cutscene as a GIF with completely different lighting. Xenoblade X has higher frame rate settings in the code that's not used in the game. I think at least Xenoblade 2, but I would not be surprised if more than one of them are getting Switch 2 editions or at least upgrades, even if they're free. Red Dead Redemption 2, one of the longest leaked games for this console, third-party wise, and it's not even revealed yet. So, the new Silk Song, also, no Silk Song, which is crazy. It's so weird. The new Silk Song, Fire Emblem 4 remake. It's been rumored for about as long as Silk Song has been announced. I mean, this is the first General Direct after I played Fire Emblem 4 off camera with Seth, which means this is when it's going to appear, because I was waiting for the remake to play it with Seth, but it doesn't exist. So now, obviously, it's going to come out. Anyways, Resident Evil 7, it's leaked. The guy who everyone clowned on last month, including me. Sorry, I'm just getting his. I want to get credit where credit's due. Switch Force, all of a sudden is becoming a credible leaker. He got the Friday Direct right, and directs are rarely on Fridays. He said 3 games of 7 in them: Final Fantasy 7, Resident Evil 7, and one coming up. So Resident Evil 7, Final Fantasy 7, and then the other 7 I have here are the 3 games of 7 that are most heavily predicted. Anyways, Starfield. Board 2, I actually had help with my friends Sebastian and Josh helped a little bit, but I still had empty spaces, so I filled in the rest myself. And I wanted Board 2 to actually be possible, so I took Starfield, because originally Hades was on all the boards, but I let them keep Hades, and I'm burdened with Starfield, which I don't think is going to happen, but I ran out of ideas because I'm a silly guy. Anyways, 007 First Light, it was first revealed in the Switch 2 Direct. I think this is the third 7 game. I bet we'll see it again. Cool. Final Fantasy 9 Remake. The game turns 25 this year. The remake supposedly exists. Animal Crossing teaser 2026. I think this is going to be the big Q1 game for the Switch 2. I think Q1 is going to look like Tomodachi Life, Rhythm Heaven, Fire Emblem 4, and Animal Crossing. Maybe one of those games will be a little bit further, but I think Rhythm Heaven is going to be... I think Tomodachi Life is going to be like February. Rhythm Heaven, either January or March. Animal Crossing, March. Fire Emblem in January. Boom. I think it works. Yeah. I think we're going to get another trailer for Plants vs. Zombies Replanted. I know the devs said there would be another look. I don't know if like the... there was something that happened where we got a bunch of like dev interviews or something. Maybe that's all they meant, but I'm just going to predict that there's going to be another trailer. Baldur's Gate 3, come on. It runs on the Steam Deck, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Steam Deck certified, which means it's possible to bring it over. Again, RPG that took the world by storm. Come on, give it to me. Mario Kart World, either a massive update or DLC. I guess I could have just said DLC, either free or paid. I think Mario Kart World, is due for a massive update. Things like 3-lap only, hopefully. And I'm personally leaning less towards a DLC and more towards a major update that maybe adds a couple of characters and some major fixes that people want quality of life wise, but we'll see. And finally, on my board, Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals was just released for the PlayStation 4. The Switch 2 is essentially a PS4, but better, depending on how you play it. Handheld is closer to PS4. Docked, it's much better than PS4, but, you know, if PS4 can run Marvel Rivals, so can the Switch 2. So, anyways, let's look at the second board, as that'll tell us all the remaining things we're missing. Mario Paint sequel. That is one of the outlandish guesses, much like 3D Mario. Pikmin 4 Switch 2 Edition. A lot of people have been wanting this. I don't think it's been leaked, but a lot of people have been wanting it, so. I ran out of ideas, so I put Persona 3 Reloaded on this. I know it already got revealed, but just a reminder trailer, maybe in a sizzle reel. A new Mario Baseball, new Mario Super Sluggers. It's the one main Mario sports game that did not get resurrected on the Switch 1 yet. I imagine if this is real, it would be a Switch 1 game. Mother 3. Blame Josh for this being on two boards. And guess what? He selected as his board one that doesn't even have Mother 3 on it. Blame Josh. Pokemon spin-off, pretty self-explanatory. A Pokemon game. That's not a new generation or Legend ZA. Yeah. No Legend ZA on any of these. That's probably a silly decision on all of our part, but whatever. Donkey Kong Bonanza DLC. I don't know. I didn't suggest it for the bingo board. I would eat it up though. More Mario games added to Nintendo Switch Online for the 40th anniversary and stuff. Something like Mario 35 would count, by the way. If it is something that is accessible only with the paid Nintendo Switch Online membership, that's not just multiplayer for already released game, it counts. So an F-Zero 99 type game does count. Hell, like Luigi's Mansion Sunshine on GameCube, I would argue counts towards this. This is a more lenient version of one of the my GameCube one. Splatoon Raiders. I forgot about that when I made this bingo board because I'm not a Splatoon guy. Sorry about that, but it is here. So yeah, Nintendo Switch 2 version of Super Mario Bros. Wonder. I almost instinctively said New Super. I'm sorry. Please, give me this. give me this one, Nintendo. I want that. But that image of the. Oh, I forgot to merge it all down. Whoops. I was wondering why I was able to do that. This old boy. Now I can do that. Thank you. That's for anything related to the Mario movie 2 that's released next year. And finally, Hades 2 is pretty self-explanatory. Hades 2 is in the direct. Yep. So those are boards 1 and 2. Boards 1 and 2. Yes, here. I'll actually zoom back in. My nose is itchy! Sorry. This is board 3. This is the one that Josh has claimed. And I think Sebastian's claimed the board. Yeah, he claimed 4. Which means I'm going to pawn board 2 off to someone else. This is board 3. If I personally had to choose a board, I would actually choose 3. I think this is easily the best board and has the best bingo opportunities. Actually, no. I don't know. There's a couple of hard ones scattered throughout, but that. So, yeah. And this is board 4. I think board 2 is the hardest board. Because of Mother 3, a Mario Paint spin-off, both sharing the board. Actually, board 4 is pretty good too. It has one really, really weak link, but that, okay, that possible, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's really good. I think if I actually think board 4 might be the best. I've changed my mind. If I had to rank them, most likely to win, second most likely to win, third most likely to win, board 2. Anyways, Nintendo Direct time! Woohoo! I typically start recording these things a lot like to actually hit the record button earlier, but I was slow this morning because I'm really tired. Fire Emblem, please. And not like anything related to Fire Emblem Engage or Three Houses. Nate predicted, not leaked, a Fire Emblem Three Houses Deluxe, and no, please. No. If there's going to be any sort of, return of a more modern Fire Emblem, I hope it's a 3DS HD edition. An actual, Three Houses Switch 2 edition, I'd be almost okay with. But anything else regarding Three Houses, I'm so over it, and I don't want anything regarding Engage either because I am over it. I've played those games so much. But at the end of the day, I'll take Fire Emblem Three Houses Deluxe over nothing. I'll just be very unhappy about it. I can't even say I'm tired because I just wasn't tired when I went to sleep, so I got no sleep, but I'm not tired. I'm just tired. If that makes sense. So they're starting off with the anniversary. This looks like Mario Maker. At least that looked like it could be a Mario Maker type thing. With the actual bricks. All I don't know, this is definitely anniversary type thing now.
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. We'll start today's Nintendo Direct with the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary.
Okay, let's see how long this is going to be.
September 13th marks 40 years since the launch of Super Mario Bros. In Japan. We got here because so many people have played. Thank you all very much. The Mario games have been supported by evolutions in digital technology and gaming consoles.
Yeah?
Additionally, Mario has taken on many different designs in the artwork. At the Nintendo Museum, which opened in Kyoto last year, we've created an art gallery that displays character
That'd probably be
illustrations drawn
sick.
during the development of different games. There
Wow,
are
that
also
one
illustrations
Odyssey
and
looked like
pixel
the
art
final
from the
game,
Mario
almost.
series. Also, from now through next September, the ticket for admission will change to the design shown here.
Well,
And
that doesn't
starting
apply
this
to me.
December, we're planning a 40th anniversary light display. You'll still need
Okay.
a reservation to enter
Games?
the museum, but we hope those visiting will check it
games? I need to make sure my audio is recording
On
because
top
I'm not
of that,
hearing the
out.
monitoring.
Earlier in
Test.
May,
Test.
following
Okay.
Japan and Hollywood, we opened the third Super Nintendo World theme park at Universal Epic Universe
Third?
in Orlando, Florida. We hope
I thought
you
this
can
was the
experience
second one.
world of
Japan?
Super Mario in real life.
They have one in California?
Next is more news about Kyoto. We'll be supporting the Kyoto Marathon, which will take place next February.
That's something I expected. That's something I put on my bingo board.
1985, the Super Mario series has been running for 40 years, thanks to everyone's support.
Still not
This
as old as the
time,
Beatles.
Mario himself will be cheering on the runners. This is the race bib that the runners will wear, which has the Nintendo logo on it. We'll be supporting in other ways as well. If you're interested
I'll be
in
excited
that
once
cause,
Mario
why not take the opportunity to run
gets
through
to
Kyoto?
50.
Also, coming next spring, please take a look at this.
Next spring. Mario movie. I'm the one that's going to have to clean this up in theater, so I'm not excited. Let's see which leaked title's real. World, Galaxy, or 2? The music's making me say World. Galaxy is actually the title? You know, that would have been much better for a third movie, but you know what? I'll take it.
The name of the new movie that Nintendo and Illumination are producing together is the Super Mario Galaxy movie. What kinds of adventures do you think Mario and his friends will have in space? This movie will be the main event of the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary.
Really?
Let's also hear some remarks
That's
from the movie's
stupid.
co-producer Chris-san from Illumination. Chris-san.
Thank you, Miyamoto-san. As we celebrate Mario's 40th anniversary, it's an opportunity to reflect on the 4 decades of creativity.
That's really
imagination,
stupid. They don't make
and
game for the
adventure
40th
that
anniversary.
Mario has brought to life for fans across generations.
Let's look what's on the shelf.
and
I don't
around
care
the
about what he's
world.
saying. So you got
From
Secret
its
Life of Pets.
groundbreaking world building
Yeah,
to
Mario
its
the
iconic
center.
characters
I don't know what that
and
has represented, but you have
unforgettable
there's a
music,
lot of Mario
the
on
Super
here.
Mario Brothers have left a lasting
He really
impact
dressed it
on
for the
very
direct, or he
fabric
really
of
loves
our
Mario. I see a Yoshi
All
cup.
of us at Illumination feel so fortunate to continue our
popcorn kernel in my mouth.
collaboration with Nintendo as we expand the life of Mario in movies. And while the Super Mario Galaxy games are the core inspiration for our story, this next film holds surprises for fans of every Mario era. Our directors,
Waluigi?
Michael Jelinek and Aaron
Give me
Horvath,
Waluigi.
along
Or
with
give
the
me Death.
extraordinary team of artists
And
at
Daisy.
our studio in Paris, are very
Skip
busy
Yoshi.
working to deliver a film that aspires to earn its place in the history we're here to celebrate. Brian Tyler is also returning to compose a score
Oh.
that blends together musical themes from Mario's incredible game.
The
heritage.
score's the best part of the
We're
previous
also
film.
thrilled to welcome back Chris Pratt as Mario, Anya Taylor-Joy as Princess Peach, Charlie Day as Luigi, Jack Black as Bowser, Keegan-Michael Key as Toad, and Kevin Michael Richardson as Kamek.
I don't
And
remember
as we
Kamek.
continue to make progress on the Super Mario Galaxy
Are they not
movie,
gonna give more?
we look forward to sharing more with you in the
They're
future.
not gonna give like Rosalina or
Until
Yoshi.
then, thank you, and back to you, Miyamoto-san.
Thank you, Chris-san.
What's
I'm
the
also
point of
involved in the
this?
production every day, and I'm enjoying it. It's a movie worthy of the 40th anniversary.
Yeah, so is this all that
Please
Miyamoto's
wait a
doing
little
now? Is
longer
like
for its release.
work at the movie stuff?
While
Dude's
you're
doing what I
waiting,
want to do.
I have something I'd like to show you. Please take a look at
3D
this.
Mario and Mario Maker. Take a guess. Both are on my bingo board. Galaxy 2. That's the best we can do. Is this still for the movie? What if they follow this up with Galaxy 3? Like, is it tie into the movie? What would you do then? What would you do then? If this is how Galaxy 3 gets revealed. It's probably not. They're probably just re-releasing Galaxy 2 on the Switch. Awesome, by the way. Because Galaxy 2 is great. Plot twist, they're not even doing that. They're just hyping up the movie. If there's no game announcement, this should have been in the middle of the Direct. This is a Nintendo Direct. We're 8 minutes in, and the first 2 games we're seeing, we don't even know if we're actually getting to play them. Because I don't know about you, but this does not look like remastered stuff, and that Galaxy footage does not look like the All-Stars version. It looks like the Wii version. Okay. So what's the announcement? This has to be it tying into an announcement, but what? What announcement is this tying into? Okay, cool, but Galaxy's already released. Okay, that's cool that they're going to be individual, so the people that already have Galaxy 1 could just get Galaxy 2.
That's right. It's the games that share the movie's title.
Those do not look like Switch versions, they look like the Wii
Galaxy
versions.
2. Okay, I'll turn it over to the original director for Super Mario Galaxy, Koizumi-san.
Hey, hello everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi. From here, I'll introduce the games that will be released as part of the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary. First, the two games you just saw were developed around the idea of what Mario's adventures would be like in space. The planets have gravity, and seeing Mario not fall off of them while upside down was very impressive, even as a developer. The second game also returns 15 years after its original release on Wii.
So yeah, I'll definitely pick up Galaxy 2, and since I'm
In
kind of on my
Rosalina's
tirade
library,
against
you can read a
digital,
storybook.
I mean, maybe
It's
I'll
now
just
in
get it,
both
or maybe I'll
games.
get the double pack.
And we've
I don't
also
know.
added new pages.
They've
I
added
hope
new
you're looking forward
pages,
to them
guys!
as well.
They've added new pages!
In addition, the storybook will be available as a real-life product. The new pages I mentioned won't be included, but
Ah, it doesn't even include the new
including the release
pages!
timing will be available on the My Nintendo Store website later today, so please check that out. Super Mario Galaxy plus Super Mario Galaxy 2 will launch on Nintendo Switch, but you can play these games on Nintendo Switch 2.
I was right, first game shown is Nintendo Switch 1. That's something
Many
on the
other
bingo
Mario
board.
titles are also available on Nintendo Switch, so if there's one you haven't played yet, why not take the opportunity to try it?
Okay, can we get moving with actual direct
Let's introduce
announcements
some other
now?
Mario games coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
There's more Mario games coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, this is Nintendo Switch 2 only. Seriously?
The
Mario
latest entry in
Tennis.
The Mario Tennis series is hitting the court on Nintendo Switch 2. Mario Tennis Fever. Use
Say it with me now. 3,
slices,
2, 1.
and other
Who
familiar
asked?
shots. But now you can also slide and use other fancy footwork with new defensive maneuvers. And swing into action with new equipment called Fever Rackets.
I'm in a text change with Sebastian, who is board 2. No, sorry, board 4.
Then unleash a fever shot. Freeze
Yeah.
the court with the ice racket. Summon mushrooms that shrink your opponents using the mini mushroom racket.
I just don't care about the Mario sports
Or
games.
duplicate
Because
yourself with the shadow racket.
all across the gaming industry, you see people complain about like getting lesser products for the same price. And for the most part, Nintendo doesn't do that. They still deliver complete games at the price. The Mario sports games are the exception, not the rule, because they suck.
A talking flower provides riveting commentary in tournament mode. Aim for the top by completing different objectives in the Trial Towers mode. Play matches with unexpected rules in Mix It Up mode.
This is our first Switch 2 exclusive of the Direct, by the way.
In the online modes, choose between
This is the first Switch 2 game we've been
customizable
shown.
rules in Online Room or Go for Glory in ranked matches. You can even
Look at the
swing
footage!
your Con2 controller like a racket for a more authentic experience in swing mode.
It looks like a Switch game.
After encountering monsters on a remote island, Mario
The
and friends
resolution
are transformed
did
into
not see my
babies,
1080.
kicking off a series of unexpected events in the game's
Okay.
adventure mode.
Okay.
With their tennis skills gone, the babies will need to learn how to play.
Not even I'm gonna hate this.
and
hate on
defeat the
this. I'm not
monsters
getting
to
this game.
return to normal. Mario Tennis Fever launches on Nintendo Switch 2 February 12th.
That was Mario Tennis.
In February, so instead of being a good game of February, we're getting that.
It features familiar tennis gameplay, but unique to this latest entry are fever shots, which change
You know, we
depending
watched
on
the
your
trailer, we know.
record. There are plenty of other modes as well.
Stop
so
padding.
please look forward to it.
You know, the
Next
direct
up,
doesn't need to be
please
60 minutes
look
if there
at
isn't 60 minutes of announcements. Wonder Switch 2!
What'll it be?
Wow!
Yes!
Multiplayer
I'll buy
mayhem
this.
is coming to the Flower Kingdom in Super Mario Bros. Wonder, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. Plus meetup in Bella Bell Park.
Okay, if this, I'll probably get this. I actually don't own this game physically yet,
Plaza
though.
has been
So I'll have to
discovered
decide
in
what I want to
Flower
do.
Kingdom. Bella Bell Park.
Is that one of the
Here,
masks
you can
from
enjoy a
Mario
variety of
2?
attractions that let you team up with or work against friends and family. Let's go
Oh,
over some
is
of the
this-
things you can do.
All multiplayer only?
Collect the most coins to win.
Collect coins as you make your way through the course. And don't miss your chance to get rich.
Whoever has the most.
If this is
lives at
all
the end
multiplayer required,
Use
they
items
fumbled
to
the
duke it
bag.
out. Dodge attacks and try to
This is my
survive.
favorite Mario game, and if this is all
Whoever's
multiplayer,
at
I
the
won't
end
get this.
loses.
Run and hide and tag. If you're tagged, you're it. And the other players get to transform and hide.
Work together to relay.
Pass the bob-omb to each other so it doesn't explode before you reach the goal.
Work together to get to the goal.
Place donut blocks while your friends
This
run
is a
across them.
fumble.
Jump to the beat.
Jump in time and the lift will rise. Get in sync, then 1, 2, 3, jump. Plus, there are so many other attractions to enjoy. Grab your friends and family for multiplayer fun in Bella Bell Park. The Nintendo Switch 2 Edition adds other new content as well.
Oh!
Look forward to more on that in the future.
Okay, that's
Super
good at
Mario
least.
Brothers Wonder,
What the fuck
Nintendo
is
Switch
releasing
2
this
Edition,
month?
Plus meetup in Bella Bell Park.
Are you
launches
really
on
gonna have an
Nintendo Switch
empty
2
month?
Next spring.
That's just a Switch 2 edition. That's the perfect thing to have this month.
Super Mario Bros. Wonder is getting a Nintendo
Also,
Switch
they
2
said
edition.
focusing mostly on winter, and we've gotten 2
Meetup in
springs.
Bella Bell
Okay, that's
Park
not true.
adds
We've gotten
more
1
multiplayer
spring.
options to enjoy. It also adds other new content, so stay tuned for more details in the future. About these chatty characters,
Was it something I said?
the talking flowers. We actually made them.
We kind of look alike, huh?
Oh, really?
This really is going to be 20 minutes of the direct. It's just a normal
They'll
direct
talk
with
on their own,
the 40th
just like
anniversary
that.
Mario stuff.
These talking flowers can make everyday life a little more fun. They're planned for release next spring. Okay, next is the last game for the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary.
Okay, this is going to be a new one
presentation.
now. New 3D Mario, Mario Maker 3. Place your bets. I'm saying 3D. Can I change my vote? Yoshi game.
One day, on the island where Yoshi and his friends live, a talking book named Mr. E suddenly falls from the sky.
I actually don't know. Is this just the Yoshi's Quest
It looks like the
N64
book
game?
has information within its pages about unusual creatures. But it can't actually see what's written down. So Yoshi jumps in to help investigate. First, let's study this flower-like creature. We found it right away. It tastes kind of sweet. You can carry this creature on your back. Touch flower buds with it, and they'll bloom. As you wander through the book, you'll make all sorts of discoveries about the creatures you find. And those discoveries will be written down. Hey, we found some dandelions. Touch them and they'll scatter in the air. Oh no, that creature is stuck. It seems like the dandelions can absorb nutrients. Oh, they can even cause rocks to crack. Thanks to them, we were able to break the rock. It looks like there are still lots of unusual creatures residing within the
Oh,
book.
this just looks boring.
A page-turning adventure awaits. Yoshi and the Mysterious Book launches on Nintendo Switch 2 next
Winter! Focusing mostly on winter!
A new game starring Yoshi is on the way.
See, this is why people need to not focus so much when they say stuff like that, because they've
Mysterious Book.
revealed absolutely nothing for winter, which is supposed to be the focus. We have a fall
Please stay tuned for
and
future
spring.
updates. That's all for the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary.
Better than the 35th
In
anniversary,
addition to the games coming in the future,
and
the new
probably the
movie
30th
releases
too.
next Spring. We hope you enjoy.
I want
all
to say that this is a
sorts of
fumbled
adventures.
anniversary, but I really can't.
Okay.
Because
Well, now
there
begin our usual
is
Nintendo
a
Direct.
decent amount of stuff.
We'll introduce games launching on Nintendo Switch.
Only 40 minutes for the main stuff. Switch one first. Okay.
It's time to storm into Cryptica. The mesmerizing world of Cryptica awaits in this 2D side-scrolling roguelike adventure. Fight your way through this 80s anime-inspired realm solo or with a friend.
I
in
almost
couch
think they
co-op.
made the wrong call doing the
Every
partner
battle
showcase
is
separate.
chaotic.
I think they should have
Twice as
included the
thrilling.
partnership. I mean,
Hone your
I guess they just won
sword
first party
against
games. So I was about to say they should have included the partner showcase in this and not the in the Mario should have its own direct. But they won the first party.
Through ever-shifting biomes with graceful acrobatic moves.
I guess there's enough game reveals that they made the right call starting with it.
You'll gain permanent upgrades to boost your abilities and help you on your next run. And in couch co-op mode, you can experiment with ability upgrades by combining and sharing power-ups for different playstyles. Storm Lancers launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch system later today. The wilderness is calling. Transform a wild island inspired by the Australian outback. In this charming survival life sim, there are plenty of ways to make this wilderness your home. Plant crops, catch fish, gather resources, and plenty more. But don't let your guard down while exploring. Wild creatures may attack, so use your tools, weapons, and wits to make it out in one piece. As you progress, you can turn this rugged island into a bustling town. Visit shops. Enjoy
This is like a more
festivals,
enjoyable version of
talk
Animal
with
Crossing,
visitors.
to be completely
Some
honest.
of them might even decide to live here. Plus, up to 4 friends can build and explore together in local or online co-op. Dinkum launches as a timed console exclusive on the Nintendo Switch system.
Seems like a much
November
more
5th.
enjoyable Animal Crossing.
Pre-orders
Oh yeah,
and
am I
demo
just not
will
in
be available
HD?
Later today on Nintendo
I
eShop.
am in HD, but I'm not in
Will be available later
1080.
today on Nintendo
Okay, I was
eShop.
getting a little upset about these not looking. It had like the
Embark on a
graphics there.
colorful adventure.
Okay, so I guess that was my bad, not the game's fault with tennis, possibly.
Save a mysterious planet in the platforming adventure Popucom. Team up locally or online in this multiplayer-only game.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like we
On
had the
this planet,
big
color is key.
first party,
Attack
first
enemies with the
game
same
just
colors
because of all that
defeat them.
Mario stuff. So it just feels like we
adventurer
jumped
can
into
only
the
fire
bum part
2
of the direct
colors,
without the good
so
part, but
you
I
need
know
to
we
swap
technically
between them
had the
during
good
battle.
part, even if it was
Timing is critical,
underwhelming.
too. Work together to fire colors at the right time to overcome obstacles. You can also use items like shields to block lasers or drones to create platforms. Powerful bosses can be found at the end of stages. Team up to take them down.
I keep saying
Additionally,
team up,
in
but what if you
party
don't have
mode, Up to
friends?
4 pals can take on a variety of challenges together. A colorful co-op adventure awaits in Popucom.
So
Launching
it
on
is like
Nintendo
you
Switch
have to
this
do it
holiday.
with 2 people, like just like snipper clips. Tomodachi Life.
Here, on this small island floating in the sea, are me characters, each living their own carefree lives.
When is the game coming out?
Let's
That's what
take
I'm
a look at
wondering.
What's happening in the Tomodachi Life
That's
Living the
funny.
Dream game?
That was funny. Having the me say that.
You're in charge of this island. You can create me characters of anyone. you
Ah,
want
that seems like a
living
lot
here.
more options than the past.
Base them on a friend, a family member, or even yourself.
I don't know what I'm doing
Once
with
you've
my
chosen
Mii's
their
yet.
personality
I'll come up with
and
something.
voice,
My name is Anne.
your me is good to
I've been
go.
thinking to make the most offensive versions of all my friends. Like,
me
the
characters
least
you create
accurate
will enjoy
ones.
their island life however
Copper,
they
Golden
see
Retriever,
fit.
get up.
Wonder what's up.
I'm so hungry.
Food for thought.
Nope, not feeding you.
Yum.
Enjoy.
Also, just pick one of my friends to never feed.
Looks like that hit the spot.
It's gonna be Zach.
This me looks bored all by their lonesome. Someone needs a pick-me-up.
Even charcoal with a Granby. Oh, blap.
They really hit it
I'm
off,
actually excited
all
for this
thanks to
game.
this meetup.
I'm ready to put in my countdown app. When does it release?
This is just a small slice of the life here on the island. Stay tuned for more information in the future.
That means it's gonna release late enough to be in another direct. Possibly.
We interrupt to bring you some breaking news. This just in. Following previous reports of a 2026 release date, we can now confirm that Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream, launches next spring.
Come
We'll learn the
on!
story as it develops.
Give us a release date!
There was breaking news in that trailer. Tomodachi
How long?
Life,
Okay, I'm about to put that on my next
spring.
bingo board. 20 minutes and indirect until we get a release date on the next direct. This direct's different, just like because of the Mario anniversary.
Please wait a little longer for this new dream life.
We have another 14 minutes until we
games
get
heading
a
to
release
Nintendo
date at
Switch
this
2,
point. Jeez Louise.
Including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
Okay, so Tomodachi Life is not getting a Switch 2 edition. We can say based on that.
Slash and clash in these games. Get over here and choose your fighter in this totally collection of Mortal Kombat classics. This compilation features multiple classic games from the 90s and early 2000s, including arcade, console, and handheld versions.
I hate to say it, but even if this wasn't the first direct of the Switch 2, I'd still say this direct is... Actually, no, it's not mid. It's still a good direct, actually. We've gotten 2 brand new games. Mario Galaxy 2 is finally going to be on the Switch, and we got Tomodachi Life stuff. The third-party stuff hasn't been interesting at all, though, because I don't think this is old.
Launches digitally on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 30th, and physically December 12th.
That's weird.
Let's finish.
Yay!
It's the first game in the
Give me a
Final
damn
Fantasy VII
release
Remake
date.
trilogy.
If there's no release date, I'm going to actually blow a gasket.
Step into the role of Cloud Strife, a former member of Shinra's elite soldier unit. While he's working as a mercenary, the legendary hero Sephiroth, who supposedly died on a past mission, suddenly appears.
He shouldn't be in this game, though. He should be in the
Fate
next
of the
game.
planet is now in your hands. Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system January 22nd.
What do you mean it isn't this year?
Save the world
Screw
from
off!
malicious
Is there going to be
machines
literally
in this
any
action
game I
roguelike
care about this
adventure.
year?
battle foes to rescue robot allies. Collect resources.
Oh yeah, I meant to say this earlier, but I didn't start recording soon enough.
Then,
If they waste time on Kirby Air Riders, I'm gonna be pissed because that got a 40-minute direct of its own. And I am really sorry to say this, I don't care about it at all. I don't care about Kirby Air Riders at all.
Mouse controls are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2.
I started direct, I was bored. Despite Sakurai's really good commentary during it, I was still bored because I don't care about the game. Hades 2, right? This looks like the images of Hades 2 that's on the bingo board.
Oh, daughter of Hades. Princess of the underworld. It would seem that you are finally prepared. But time itself is against us. And war has come to Mount Olympus. Shall you rush now to your family's defense?
Finally, some good freaking food. I've never played Hades 1 and this trailer's
Shall you
the
strike
best
hard
trailer so
in the
far.
heart of the underworld?
Oh, is it a side-scrolling, like, beat-em up? I'm a little less interested. If that's gameplay, or if it's just a cutscene, it's sick, though. Wait, no, it's not that. It's a roguelike. I should actually...
Me, headmistress. I'll do both. Death to Kronos.
Prepare to battle beyond the underworld of Greek myth in Hades 2. Play as the princess of the underworld to take
I'm
on
actually
the
kind of
same
intrigued into the Hades games now after this. Congratulations! This is a good trailer in a Nintendo Direct.
the Moonstone Axe, the Witch's Staff, and more. Cast a binding circle to
I don't know,
ensnare
though. I
your
just don't know if
enemies
this is
and
the type of
gain the
gameplay I
upper
would enjoy,
hand.
though.
Along the way, the gods of Olympus will grant you new skills and
Let's see if there's a
abilities.
physical release of
Mix
the
and match
first
to
game.
find the most powerful combinations. Each time you set out, you'll be faced with different choices. And you'll keep growing stronger and unlocking new upgrades. Discover new secrets and unravel the story. On Nintendo Switch 2, experience the action in up to 100
They do, and it's expensive.
in TV mode. Hades 2 launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch September 25th.
Hey! It's a September release!
New amiibo figures ride in.
It's Amiibos.
The Kirby Air Riders game is coming soon, and 2 new amiibo are also on the way.
I'll excuse this.
Tap them to summon figure players that you can train.
But I gotta send a text
Your
to Sebastian to
figure
say,
players will
in all
level up
caps,
as they
I don't
compete,
care.
And their machine's proficiency level will also increase. Plus, with the amiibo, you can swap riders. Just like in the game, you can choose your rider and machine. Levels are also transferred over.
Okay, that's
These
actually
two
pretty
new
cool.
amiibo will be available November 20th, the same day as the game's launch. Be on the lookout for even more Kirby Air
Ah,
Riders
so they
amiibo
can use,
updates in
so
the future.
they're gonna do that instead of like the
Second
Smash
Kirby Air
Fighters
Riders
ties.
Direct, hosted by the game's
What the
director,
frick?
Mr. Sakurai is also on the way.
I will not be watching. They're not gonna give us a release date. Based on the previous earlier parts of the Direct, based on the past 27 minutes, because they did give a release date for Mario Galaxy, they're not going to give us a release date.
After
I'll still
traveling back
type
in
into my
time,
countdown app in
Princess
case
Zelda
they
meets
do.
The first king of Hyrule, Rauru, and the queen, Sonia. She joins them to take on Demon King
I'm gonna
Ganondorf
predict
in a
December
conflict that will come to be
and
known as
expect
the Imprisoning War.
more information later.
Take on hordes of enemies as you fight alongside your allies. Like this brave Korok.
This music already
Get
slaps.
familiar with your allies' abilities so you know which character to swap to in
That's
any situation.
a very...
Zonai devices can bring
I
water,
guess they're all
wind,
wearing kind of
and other
muck.
effects to combat. Make strategic
It'll be
use of
interesting to see
enemies
Hyrule,
and
what,
alter the
1,000
flow of
years
battle.
ago? But so far, it just seems like all the same enemies.
Pair up with nearby allies to unleash mighty sync strikes. Depending on the pair,
Okay.
sync strikes can deal high damage or have a variety of other effects. Invite a friend to fight alongside you in split-screen co-op.
At the end of the day, I always complain about Warriors games, but I'm gonna
You can play
get it.
together on 2 separate systems.
I'm gonna get it
If only
still.
one player has the game.
Wait, we're on the Switch 1 and Switch 2 section. This is not Switch 2 exclusive? Come on!
Uncover ancient truths that were only glimpsed in The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Gleox, or however it's pronounced. Cool.
Hyrule Warriors.
Oh,
Age
yep,
of
Nintendo Switch
Imprisonment launches on Nintendo Switch 2, November 6th.
That's
Pre-orders begin
soon!
later today on Nintendo.
I bet there's still a December game then. If that's November, I bet there's a December game. Dragon Quest.
Right. That's enough for one day.
It's Dragon Quest
Time for me
7,
to
isn't
head
it?
Back to the castle.
I have the wrong
And
7,
remember,
don't I?
Not a word about this place to anyone. There's more to the world than this island, and we're going to prove it. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
I'm sure I'd like the Dragon Quest games. I probably should try them eventually. Yep, that looks like it's Dragon Quest. Cool. So is it 7 remake or is it 12? It's not 12. There is no Dragon Quest 12. Just like there is no Fire Emblem 4. There is no Tooth Fairy. I almost said Tooth Bunny. There's no that either.
With a spark of curiosity. Guided by a mysterious tablet, a group of young heroes embark on a journey to reclaim a lost world. As they venture into the unknown, they'll encounter mighty foes and a myriad of twists and trials. What awaits them beyond it all?
So, they're not going to give a release date. I predict no release date. Every major game, I'm now going to predict whether they're going to give us a release date or not. No release date. That's my prediction.
Dragon Quest VII Reimagined.
Switch 1 and Switch 2.
That's the spirit. Look out, world.
I was wrong on the first one. Oh man, I'm a failure.
That was Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. We hope you're looking forward to the journey ahead in this reimagined world.
I should have put. I almost put Dragon Quest instead of Resident
Now,
Evil.
We'd like to announce 2 things. First, here's some news about the Nintendo Today smart device app.
Don't care.
The app continues to deliver all sorts of information about Nintendo games and characters on a daily basis. And we're adding a new Kirby theme.
Don't care.
We're also delivering information regularly about Kirby Air Riders leading up to the game's release.
Makes sense.
Please
It's Sakurai.
check that out. Secondly, we have news about Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack.
GameCube gaming
Please
announcement.
Take a look at this.
Metroid Prime 2?
Coming to Nintendo Classics,
Oh.
Virtual Boy.
Actually?
You'll be able to enjoy a
actually?
collection of Virtual Boy games in stereoscopic 3D while playing on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch.
Wait, actually though?
In order to play, you'll need this dedicated accessory.
Bruh!
Creates the form of the original Virtual Boy hardware.
They're just re-releasing the Virtual Boy in 2025.
Both Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch are supported. Play Mario's Tennis.
But you like actually need to buy a Virtual Boy to do it. If it weren't for that, I would actually be excited. I don't know if I want to do it.
Shown here are planned to be released over time. Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics.
Oh,
is scheduled
I mean,
to
Sebastian
launch
say that you can actually play
February
without it.
17th.
What do you mean? Okay, I guess,
Dedicated
yeah,
accessory
that.
needed to play Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics will be available in the future.
I'm just going to play it on the TV.
A cardboard model of the accessory will also be available.
I know, this is actually kind of hype, though.
We hope you're looking forward to Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics. Okay, let's see some more headlines.
I actually think that's kind of hype, though.
The Crimson Butterfly.
Finally, because we're gonna you're finally gonna. There's gonna finally be a way to play those games.
Minakami Village, a place said to have vanished from the map. But when twin sisters, Mio and Mayu, find themselves lost and wander into the village, they encounter
Metroid promised me the final
unthinkable.
thing shown, isn't it? Again.
The victims of a past tragedy. Now, Mio must use the camera obscura, a device that can pacify the unsettled ghosts and find a way home. But
I
as
predict
she
a release
delves
date.
deeper into the mystery,
Don't let go of my hand.
Mayu's sanity slips away. Where will the Crimson Butterfly lead them?
So,
Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly Remake launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
okay, I'm 0 for
early
2 on
next
those
year.
predictions right now.
Upgrade your play with the Nintendo Switch 2 editions of these games.
Switch 2 editions.
In the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of One Piece Pirate Warriors 4, you'll
This is gonna be a
face off
sizzle reel,
against
cool.
more on-screen enemies than ever before as you aim to become King of the Pirates. Enjoy camera play and more in Overcooked 2, Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Serve up dishes and reactions while you cook together. Mouse controls are cropping up in the Nintendo Switch 2 edition
That makes
of
sense.
Stardew Valley. Plus, up to 4 friends locally can play in split-screen multiplayer. And
Cool.
with Game Share, up to 4 players can play together if one person has the game. 5 new levels, including Candyland and Museum, are dropping in with Human Fall Flat Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Plus, with mouse controls, you can enjoy a new way to wobble with physics-based fun.
Mouse controls.
Craving more to clean? Power Wash Simulator makes its triumphant return with a shiny new entry in the relaxing Clean 'em Up series. Unholster your washer and
Finally, a
effortlessly
game
brush
for
the
me.
dirt away as you transform
There's gonna be a
your
release
sullied
date.
surroundings into squeaky clean scenes. Make use of new tools and supplies, including enhanced soap, a surface cleaner, additional
wow.
power washers, and rigging equipment for
Oh.
those hard-to-reach places. Wash your way through a fresh campaign as you explore even
How do you do a
more of
campaign in a
Mucking
game like this?
Then venture into new, grimy locations, including Detergent Toe and Lubra City. After a hard day's work, take some time to unwind in your home base and spruce
They
up
still
the
have to,
place with
like,
furniture
clean.
and accessories you've collected. And for the first time, up to 4 players can make progress in the campaign together in online co-op. Or split the work between 2 players with local split screen. Very
Nice.
satisfying indeed. Sit back, relax, and clean to your heart's content when Power Wash Simulator 2 launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this fall.
0 for 3. Okay,
fruit
the
matching
opposite
phenomenon
of everything I
returns.
predict. No release. I mean, a release
Squeak
date.
Game
I
is
mean,
back
no release
and
date.
rounder than ever.
I could decide
This
which one I
time,
wanted
the
to
fruit
do.
falls toward the center of a circle, and you can drop it.
It's
from
like that
any
one
angle.
mobile game I get ads for.
It's 360 degrees of fruit dropping fun. If you combine fruits a certain number of times,
Except
it's
not
super
free.
Evolution time. When this is active, you can earn bonus points.
I'm
based
filming
on
a
the
short
number of
film
fruits you
today.
merge.
I forgot.
Plus, with the Nintendo Switch 2 version, you can play with others locally via GameShare. This allows you and up to 3 players to drop and merge fruit together in co-op. Rotate, aim, and go for the watermelon when Suika Game Planet launches on Nintendo Switch.
Which one
2
did I
and
settle on?
Nintendo Switch
One through
this
one
winter.
out of 4. I think I said no release date. Prime 4 probably, huh? Yep. Nope. This is Metroid Dread, isn't it? Based on that suit. I haven't paid attention. Nope, it's Prime 4. I haven't paid attention to what the suit all looks like. They're gonna give a release date because they have to. It's gonna be December. Because we already have 2 Octobers. Pokemon and Galaxy games. We have 2 Novembers. November's the Switch 2 month. So this is going to be either September or December. I doubt it's this month. Plot twist, they're shadow dropping it. Available on digital right now. Available on digital after this direct. Available on digital later today. That's the wording they would use. December, told you. Those amiibos launch a month before the game. Bonanza DLC.
This is where you're from, DK? This island is beautiful.
DLC is smashing its way into Donkey Kong.
Day 1 buy. Finally, something for
This
me.
new edition lets you barrel around DK Island.
Okay.
Your faces.
See, I saw the island from the distance. I wanted to say it earlier, but I wanted to be more.
Void Kong will offer you a position in the ranks of the Void Company.
What do you think?
Your mission:
Oh, yeah.
collect as much shiny green ore as you can in Emerald Rush. Meet your Emerald
No
Sword
release
on this
date. That's my
island.
prediction. That's my prediction. There's not gonna be a release date.
The key to amassing emeralds is collecting fossils to gain
Oh,
perks.
not more fossils. Not more fossils. No.
Collect a fossil, and you'll get to pick from 3 random ones. Perks have different effects, like getting more emeralds from defeated enemies, or more jam-packed treasure chests. There are all sorts to choose from. Gain and stack perks, then collect oodles of emeralds. You can also smash
Banana.
to gain random skills that power up Donkey Kong during your run.
So this is like a roguelike type thing?
Your perks and skills reset after each run. But Fossil and Banandium gem locations stay the same. Refine your winning strategy with each go. When a run ends, you'll earn in-game rewards based on how well you did. Playing can net you new fashions and statues to display on DK
This
Island.
sounds sick.
Plus, you'll get to play Emerald Rush on more layers. Take on the challenge.
So you're saying I can do
to earn
Feast
that
Layer?
promotion. The Donkey Kong Bonanza,
Today!
DK Island, and Emerald Rush paid DLC launches on Nintendo Switch 2 later today. Plus, a free demo of the main game will also be available on Nintendo eShop later today.
Donkey Kong Bonanza is getting paid DLC called DK Island and Emerald Rush. Please look forward to collecting lots of emeralds in Emerald Rush and exploring this modern take on DK Island.
Final
Next,
Fantasy 12
please
can wait.
Take a look at this.
Pokemon. Question is this a spin-off or mainline? I really need stuff on my bingo board.
This land is just waiting to be shaped by a Ditto that looks like a human. And what's that in the grass? Oh, that's Bulbasaur, a grass-type Pokemon. What's this? Looks like Ditto's got an idea. By learning this move, you can make grass grow. Squirtle's water gun will keep it all healthy. As nature flourishes, so do the Pokemon.
Well, I'm sure there's someone that's really excited about this. Probably lots of someone that are really excited about this.
Collect rocks and wood to build with. Till the fields and grow delicious crops.
Release date.
Build homes for the Pokemon you meet. There's so much.
No
to
release
do
date. I've changed my mind. No release date.
No need to rush, though. Go at your own pace. And you'll have a wonderful space before you know it.
Ow! Looks like a Pokemon game.
Pokemon Pokopia.
No release date. I was right. Jesus Christ. Hey, Koei Tecmo
A brand
collaboration.
new Pokemon game is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you're looking forward to
Okay, we
Pokemon
watched the trailer.
Pokopia,
Why are you still
where
talking
Ditto
about
with
this?
a
Go on
human
to something
appearance
else.
builds a new
Stop
life with
padding.
other Pokemon. Next, we have information about another Pokemon game, which launches very soon.
You see, if you cut down some of those little padding things and, get rid of something like this, because this game has been in so many directs and had multiple Pokemon presents to itself, you wouldn't have an hour-long direct. Because it feels like they made this direct an hour long for the sake of making it an hour long. It's like all the Mario movie cast stuff. That was pointless. That was padding for the sake of padding. See, that's my issue with this direct. If you got rid of the padding, this would actually be a pretty good direct, but the padding makes this direct feel empty and bad because it feels like it's taking forever to actually get to announcements. But get rid of the padding, especially in the Mario 40th section, and this is actually a solid direct. I don't think it's a good first Switch 2 direct. I think this is a good Switch 1 Direct, especially this many years in. But how many Switch 2 system sellers have we had? That's right, none. None. None of the games showed them in Switch 2 system sellers. The closest thing is a DLC. Nothing here is a Switch 2 system seller.
It appears
Because
that
Metroid,
Mega
Switch
Evolved
1,
Pokemon
that,
have been
Switch
killed
1.
in Lumio
Mario
City,
Galaxy,
where
Switch
Pokemon
1,
and Pokemon
Yoshi's.
live.
I
Pokemon
mean,
Legends
hopefully
ZA
someone thinks that looks really, really good. Mario Tennis?
We have one more Pokemon trailer.
Another Pokemon trailer? New gen. No, it's gonna be another spin-off. There's no Switch 2 sellers in this Direct.
Pokemon Legends ZA is getting paid DLC called Mega Dimension. Raichu has 2 different Mega Evolutions. How do you think they'll perform? More details will be shared in the future. Let's move on to some more headlines.
Ready for some killer fun in the sun?
Are you okay? You seem pretty out of it.
Originally released over 10 years ago, Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair is making the ultimate comeback. While on a school trip to Jabberwock Island, you and your classmates are trapped in a murderous game. After each deadly incident, a heated class trial will begin. In high-speed detective action, you'll shoot down contradictions and counter opponents to reveal the truth.
We still haven't gotten the other two. We're still missing a 7 game from that
Along with
leak.
the main game, an additional story is included. One incident will trigger an entirely new scenario with different victims and culprits.
The wait is over. The next class trial is about to begin.
Danganronpa 2x2 launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems.
I didn't even
next
bother trying to guess if there's a release date,
Make
but the default
history
answer
in
is
the
no.
3 Kingdoms. Dynasty Warriors Origins is marching on to Nintendo Switch 2.
We probably only have one more
Kingdoms,
Nintendo
an
announcement.
Era of warring factions. As a nameless hero, join forces with Xiao Xiao, Sun Jian, or Liu Bei on your journey to become a true warrior. Your choices will influence your story and may even alter historical events from the 3 Kingdoms. Plus, paid DLC is on the way. Choose a different path and experience new developments that weren't in the main story. Walk your own path and become a one-man army. When Dynasty Warriors Origins and the DLC both launch on Nintendo Switch 2, January 22nd. 2 fates are now intertwined. Welcome to the sprawling world of Monster Hunter, where all sorts of monsters live. By bonding with certain creatures called monsties, you can traverse the land, climb cliffs, swim across water, and fly through the air as you freely explore the map. However, a strange phenomenon that causes petrification now threatens the world. It's up to you to venture forth and
So right now, I'm really asking, what's the point of this? I made Mario Kart and Donkey Kong Bonanza, which is great, but I could have waited to play that until there was more on the Switch too. Like, seriously though, what is there to play on this system right now? Okay, cool, that's a Switch 2 exclusive. What's the release date? Oh, March. Or the sizzle reel, which means there's actually be release dates. Hey, there's a 7! Seems so weird to have an empty month in the first year of the Switch 2. Like, there's not even a Switch 2 edition this month. Like, that is a fumble. You know, I wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt, but I think Nintendo's actually fumbled the release year of the Switch 2. I thought the actual launch itself was, at worst, about as solid as the Switch 1. Obviously, Breath of the Wild's a better game than Mario Kart, but that's one big game. And then April/July having, hey, Persona 3 Reload. Having Mario Kart, then Donkey Kong, like. Yeah, but everything else is a fumble. Okay, there's actually one more announcement after this. I think this is like what, Resident Evil? Silent Hill? It's one of those, I think.
Hello? Yes.
Famicom Detective Club.
Who was it?
Dunno. They asked for Miss Ashcroft and then they hung up on me. Rude.
Okay! Resident Evil 7? I genuinely don't know. I'm genuinely asking. Resident Evil 7?
Oh, you're FBI? Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
Grace. Stay close to me.
Oh, I still have to get the bingo boards up. I'll pause the recording to do that when this thing's over.
Keep moving.
Fire Emblem's not going to be the final announcement, so yet another direct without Fire Emblem. Final Fantasy's not till next year. Tomodachi Life has no release date.
I've been watching you. You're not like other people, you know. You're quite...
And even if there is a Fire Emblem announcement, they're probably not going to have a release date, so...
Tell me what's going on.
Something important. Grace.
There's no escaping your destiny.
Resident Evil 9, not 7. Release date. The release date. There being a release date was the scariest part of that game. 7! Resident Evil 7!
A brand new entry in the Resident Evil series is launching on Nintendo Switch 2.
Now, that releases this month?
Resident Evil Requiem, where you'll face
For real consoles?
Plus, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, the first in the series with a first-person perspective. and Resident Evil
Holy
Village,
crap!
which broke new ground for the series.
No, it's releasing same day. Same day on as real
Thank you for
consoles.
watching so far. Next will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
It's not Fire Emblem. I'm not having it copium. It's Animal Crossing, probably. I don't know what this is.
Bold warriors, draw now upon your strength. Hold fast to the devotion in your beating hearts. Hear me now as I declare that the heroic games have begun!
I only want to fight so I can save my father's life.
This is Fire Emblem, isn't it? This. I saw the announcement. I saw the beginning part. I saw like the dialogue, and I was like, "Is this Fire? Is this Fire Emblem?"
Sheer strength to uphold the faith I hold dear. Above all, I need the strength to lead my people. Strength enough for a queen.
It is imperative that I face it again. I must cull it with this blade. My full strength.
Simply killing him.
Even if this isn't Fire Emblem, I am playing this. But it's the last announcement. This is first party. This has got to be Fire Emblem, and it's demonic beast. Yeah. Oh my god. That blue-haired guy's the main character, by the way.
You think I'd let you deny me my feelings?
I refuse to accept defeat. Not now.
And a Let's Play, the final game, I had a Let's Play yet, so I can Let's Play this on release.
I shall grant whatever wish you may desire. So
December.
I, the divine
Give me late December, and I will actually like. Woohoo! Confirmation! Woohoo! Switch 2 exclusive! I have a reason to own this!
Weren't they?
What the heck?
Have you forgotten me so soon?
It's a Three Houses sequel?
That was the trailer for Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, the latest in the series. This intertwining story happens alongside the thrilling, heroic games. What kinds of stories await? Please stay tuned for future updates. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
As much as I wanted a Fire Emblem 4 remake, I will take a new game over a Fire Emblem 4 remake. I wanted that Fire Emblem 4 remake so bad. So bad. I tried to manifest it. I listened to the soundtrack yesterday. Even put coins on my bed. Fire Emblem was literally the heaviest hitter first party. The crazy... See, again, if this is a Switch 1 Direct, this would have been a pretty good Direct. It's pretty laughable that the heaviest hitter Switch 2 game was a Fire Emblem game. That's actually laughable. Anyways, I'm going to quickly pause the recording so you pull up the bingo. I've started the recording now. The bingo board's not up, but you can't see any of my very precious files that none of them are secret. Who cares? No Elden Ring either. I just realized that. If this wasn't a Switch 2 Direct, I actually think this would have been a pretty good Direct. And I've said it multiple times already, and I'm going to say it again. If it weren't for this being the first general after the Switch 2, I genuinely think this would be a good Direct. The problem is, where are the system sellers? What's the point in getting a Switch 2? Early adopters are getting nothing. We didn't even get Marvel Rivals. I'm not gonna mark that. Like, where are the system sellers? Like, it was a good Direct. It wasn't good enough. It wasn't a good enough to... No. It was a good Direct. It was not good enough. The craziest thing is I think Board 2 actually is the closest to a bingo. Oh my god. Was there any Mario Switch Online stuff? Virtual Boy. Wow. So I need to tell Sebastian. So my hands are shaking out of complete excitement from a Fire Emblem announcement. The Fire Emblem community is no longer going to be lethargic. It's a Three Houses sequel. See, I said I was so sick of Three Houses, but at the end of the day, I think one of the things that the Fire Emblem franchise I've wanted for a while now is another game to get a sequel. Because, like, Radiant Dawn's so cool the way it builds off of. And this is different. This is nowhere near the same thing, obviously. This is closer to an Awakening than it is to a Radiant Dawn, but, like, come on. It's a new Fire Emblem game. And that's so, I'll be honest, that Sophist reveal at the end was so hype. It got me going. You saw that. You saw my reaction to that. It got me going. And that, I finally have a reason to own this. I wish it had a proper release. I still want that Fire Emblem 4 remake that's been rumored for years, but you know what? I'll fudging take it, guys. The Direct is worth watching because of Fire Emblem. For me. I can't possibly call this a bad Direct. I think it was a mediocre Direct. And again, I'll say, it's a mediocre Direct just because where are the Switch 2 system sellers? Literally, if you just add like one more system seller, I think this would be a good Direct. If you added like Animal Crossing or something, this would be a good Direct. Oh, I forgot to mark that. Did I do it on this board? Like, seriously. One more system seller, and you got a good Direct. Let's see how expensive that Donkey Kong stuff is. $20. That's reasonable enough. I'm getting that. So, like, how much stuff did I walk out of this Direct actually wanting? Tomodachi Life, but I already wanted it. Final Fantasy VII Remake, already wanted it. Age of Calamity, Age of Imprisonment, I already was going to get. It did not sell me on Prime 4. I still need to play Prime 1. Prime 1 is what will sell me on Prime 4. Prime 4 looks good. I'm just not a shooter guy, so I just don't know if I'd like it. Wonder DLC, as long as there's single player stuff, which it looks like there is, I'll get it. Wonder's my favorite Mario game. I'm not going to put a finger out for Hades 2, but I am very intrigued in the first Hades now. I might actually buy it. Virtual Boy, I don't know if I'll get the physical thing, but I definitely want the Virtual Boy. What else was in the Direct? I need all the trailers laid out in front of me. Six Galaxy games. And 7 Fire Emblem. Eight, actually. Did I count Donkey Kong DLC? Yeah, I did, I think. Decent Direct! I don't think this Direct is any worse than average, though. And Fire Emblem. So, God damn it. It's a Three Houses game. You see, I know I just said God damn it, so you'd probably think that's a bad thing, but oh my God damn it. I texted Seth, by the way. Maybe I'll put in a comment like what Seth says in response to Three Houses 2. I know I said God damn it, but like that's an excited like, how are they gonna do this? God damn it, not a why are they making a Three Houses 2? So much better than a definitive like. God damn it. Like, I gotta send this screenshot to Seth. Because I doubt he believes me. Okay, I'm gonna end the video now. Decent enough Direct. Nothing amazing. Nothing worse than normal. This is the best General Direct we've had in probably since probably June 2023.